Actually, your taste buds change a little bit. You go, oh, I can go a little bit harder at this stuff. But the point is, when we were creating the shake, I'm like, I know we're gonna have at least one customer, because I want something that's not pretending to be a healthy shake. I don't need something that's got some protein and the rest is sodium and flavoring, and it says all the right stuff on the labels, but it's just not the same potency inside of it. So Isabel knew how to do that. That's my wife, Isabel, and Darren, co-formulator of this. And so those two, go to work doing what they know how to do. And to give you a sense of just how proud you should be of this shake and how confident you can be that you're not going to have people sitting in a room and where you would never have to be embarrassed by what you're presenting to them. Another story, because I've got nothing but time. So we have this dog. We got this little dog. It's a Basenji dog. He's really cool. He thinks he's a cat. And but he goes out, he goes in the backyard, and there's tall grass, and he comes in, and this guy is covered with ticks. It is like a tick parade. They're in formations. Like, it's just like disgusting. And Isabel's a Virgo, so she's like, not into the tick thing. I do not want the ticks in that. Lyme disease, this is terrible. We have to, I don't even know if I want the dog anymore. So we go to the vet. What can we do? And the vet's like, oh, no problem. There's this pill that you can take, and that you give the dog, and any ticks that land on it, the minute they bite into it, whatever's in that pill, they get, and they die, and they fall off. And she's like, well, anything. I don't want to have these ticks. So as Isabel will do, we have this little packet of pills. Go back to the house, and she goes on the computer. Let me see what's in the pills. And she starts to research. And she's looking at it. She's like, carcinogens. And some dogs early with complications, and they die in the book. And so it came time, it was dinner time, we're supposed to give the dog the pill, and she's got the pill, she's in front of the dog, and she's looking at him with ticks. And she's like, I cannot do it. I cannot give this dog something that I know has a carcinogen in it. That is the person who's watching what goes into the shake that her son drinks every day. That's the person. And we are confronted with vendors and suppliers who tell us about easy ways to save a little bit of money, that if you just do a little bit, you could make the flavor go longer if you put this stuff in it, which is actually the same stuff that they put in antifreeze. And if you just put a little drop in it, you can barely tell, you can barely taste the antifreeze. But this is what they do. They're called flow agents. Sounds so innocent. I'll just have a little flow agent, thanks. But she won't stand for it, and that was the promise that I made at the beginning, that's what Shakeology represented. So you might wonder, hey, well, if it's that great, what do we need with boosts? Well, originally when we formulated Shakeology, we had 10 grams of fiber in there, right? We were formulating to what Darren and Isabel could handle. And I was out of the office for a couple days that week. It was an explosive week, if you know what I'm saying. We're really getting to know each other. It was awesome. So, I am ridiculous. All right, but there's a continuum of taste and the need for something to be sweet and so on. So like the focused energy boost, right? I actually drink that in the morning instead of coffee. I only wanted to have I just made a decision a year ago that I was going to try to cut coffee out, but I kind of enjoy it, and with the pastry, it's so good. So a couple days a week, I'll still have coffee, but I like the idea of elevating my energy level a little bit. So Isabel would concoct little stuff out of reishi mushrooms and lion's mane, and there's cordyceps and other stuff. And I was like, well, why can't we just have that? Maybe I could even boost it in my shake in the middle of the day instead of coffee. She's like, I can do that. So she and Darren went to work on what we call focus energy boost, because it does give you a little mental clarity. But that's, additional stuff to the shake that might not be important to everybody. They want to have their coffee, or they have plenty of energy. Same thing with the fiber. Once you have a tolerance for fiber, I think there's 3 to 4 grams of fiber in a dose of most of the flavors. But now you can take more, and you put a whole scoop of that in, it makes it a little bit frothier and smoother, and you get the fiber effects. Or as Isabel wanted me to say, you'll poop better. Make sure you tell them. She He's French Canadian. And of course, then there's Power Greens, right? So, you know, for me, regardless of how good that shake is, I could use another dose of greens at least every day. So this is a way for you to dial in what you're supplementing to your own diet, to your own preferences, okay? So we have these fitness programs that work, we have this shake that is amazing, and we create these things to a level that you will get the results. And I made this, I did this on the National Wake Up Call last week, talking about, like, if we create great products and you become proof the product works, then you will have the power to compel people to get started. But again, I go back to the decision that we made in 2006, 2007, where I promised John we wouldn't ask you to burn your relationship so that you could create financial independence for yourselves. That is a price we're not willing to pay. He and I don't want to be those two guys on the cover of some magazine being like, yep, none of our people here have friends anymore, but they're rich. Like, that's not who we wanted to be. There had to be a different way to do it. All this is people helping people. The person helps the next one. And that's where this phrase, you know, instead of multi-level marketing, which actually, if you break it down, is kind of gross, multi-level, peer-to-peer marketing, it's like, I don't want to market to my friends, I want to help my friends. This is multi-level helping. MLH. That's what we've built. And what's so amazing about it, and what I've seen from Puerto Rico to Miami to New York to Indianapolis and now here, is you guys are actually doing it. Like, you are doing it by and large. You're approaching this business in a way that is helping people with enthusiasm and heart, and it's fantastic. And the most exciting thing for me is it's playing out exactly the way we wanted, that the first person that gets helped is you. And it's same thing goes for me. The last program that I did, where I did the full, you know, day one to day whatever, was 21 Day Fix Extreme when we launched it. I wanted to be sort of the guinea pig, be the proof the product works, right? Vital behavior number one. I did it. I put my photos up there, which I don't like to do, but that's, I'm asking you to do it. So I put my photos up there. Why didn't I start a chocolate company? I wouldn't have to put my photos up for a chocolate. Chocolate, I love it. Be the proof that chocolate works. But we did it, you know. So and I did the program, and frankly, I've stayed in really good shape since then. Not to be a walking commercial, but it frankly is because the BeachBody Performance line has helped me wake up early with the Energize and the Hydrate and the Recover. Like, that stuff just works. The overnight, like, I haven't gotten sore, so I don't miss the next day. It's really amazing. So I become the first person, be the proof the product works, and then in multi-level helping, that next person is you guys. And I say to you, hey, you can get really great results with this. Now, I used to do that with just infomercials, right? So I would put an infomercial up, and John and I would put our before and after photos in the infomercials, and we'd sell a lot of product. But here's what happened. That nice little box that arrived at the house, people are like, look at this awesome box. I can get great results with this, but look how awesome it fits right underneath this table. And they nailed the easy storage and hiding. So, you know, that's, people weren't starting it. And that's why you represent really what the potential of this business is about. Because I can't compel people to start it. I can sell it to them, but I can't compel them to start it. So you being the proof the product works, and then you compelling people to get started, and keeping them around long enough so that they get results, this is a really big deal, you guys. Now, I know Portland is a really active market, and it's beautiful up here, and you know, there's health-minded people up here. But there's still an obesity problem, and there's still people who wish they had a more consistent approach, wish they had a group that was holding them accountable so they didn't fluctuate so much, and that's what we represent. We represent an answer that I think that this business, this industry, weight loss, fitness, has been looking for decades. There's been plenty of meal replacement shakes, there's been plenty of gyms, plenty of trainers, plenty of gimmicks, plenty of equipment, but we're the first ones to put it together in a way where fitness, nutrition, peer support, that's you, and then some reward is put together so that it makes it a little bit bigger than just having to do the workouts for workout's sake. So you can get the free t-shirt. How many people in here have entered to get the free t-shirt? Okay, that's awesome. All right, now I'm gonna ask a question. How many people could, who haven't, could do it? What's the deal with you guys? I'm giving away free t-shirts. Your photos don't even have to be good. They can be a stick drawing. This is kind of me at the beginning. This is kind of me now. I was like more of an oval, and now I'm just a stick. And you get a free t-shirt. I don't get it. So get the free t-shirt and you get to wear it. It doesn't cost you anything. Free. But what happens is then you share that and people see it and they see you in the t-shirt and they're like, oh, where'd you get the t-shirt? The CEO told me to get it. And so you got the t-shirt and like it's this opportunity. Or there's the opportunity to earn or win $500 as part of the Beachbody Challenge. But, you know, we give away $500 a day. When I leave here today, I'm going to post one of the most recent winners. We give away $1,000 a month to, I think, 8 people who are the most inspirational transformations that we got that month. And of course, you can go all the way through the year, and you could be the grand prize winner who just won. You know, 2 people, man and woman, got $100,000 each. And the guy, Casey, was just featured on the front page of Yahoo News. That'd be good for your business, wouldn't it? Yeah. So that's how it works. Company creates great products that work so that you never have to apologize to friends and family that you try to get involved. You become the proof the product works. You compel people with your proof to start on their own behalf, and you keep them around long enough so that they get results, because it's easy to quit. And then when they do get those results, you motivate them to share their results in some way, whether it's like a post on Facebook or Instagram, and or submitting their results to the company. And then when they post to Facebook, you're going to be like, watch what happens. And people are like, hey, great job, nice job. Oh my God, you did it. I'd like to do that. How do I get involved in the next challenge group? And you'd be like, see what you just did there? You helped my business grow. Thank you so much. Talk to you later. No, that's not what you do. You say, look, you're already a coach. You are coaching just by your example is motivating people, inspiring people to get started for themselves. And this is why this business is such a breakthrough and an innovation that actually could end the trend of obesity. Because here's what's happening. So you've seen me, like I post that, if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you'll see that I've had the shake, I think 206 or 207 days in a row, whatever day it is, of 2015, that's how many shakes I've had in 2015. I've had one every day. So I put that up there, and like, you know, I'll get a comment each time, somebody will be like, okay, we get it, you love your shake, all right, enough. Okay, if it's that painful, just unfollow me. You're done, pain is over. But why am I doing it? And why is it awesome when you post your own sweaty selfies of yourself? Like, why is that? I don't think that's self-indulgent. I applaud you for that. Why is it fantastic to see you with all these crazy, colorful containers out there going, I'm meal prepping. You know, I wish I had another orange. Why is it fantastic that you do that? Because you are the counterbalance to a society, culture, and media that is bombing us with Doritos and chips and fast food and everything but healthy choices, which is fine. It's in the name of selling pizza and selling burgers. I love it. But we have to have the other argument. We have to have the other side of it. It's got to be at least as loud, or maybe even, thanks to you, it'll get louder. That's why I post that stuff. We need to be in the presence of mind so that people see that, oh, that's my crazy fitness friend in my Facebook feed. She's always posting sweaty selfies of herself. Oh, this guy, that's my crazy nutrition Nazi friend. He's always showing himself with little containers and is drinking the Shakeology and stuff like that. And now, being that means that you are showing people that it matters that much to you. You are the proof the product works. But here's the dynamic that happens, because I know some of you, whether you're new coaches or experienced coaches, at some point over the next 12 months, and really forever, you're going to have moments, until you hit the big time, like some of the elite coaches in here, there will be moments when you contemplate quitting, okay? Now look, multi-level helping. I don't know how anybody quits from multi-level helping. Regardless of, I think this is something that we should do as a society, regardless of the compensation plan. That we need this message to be more present around us. I'm not talking about the first lady doing a Zumba workout on the lawn of the White House to show that it's important to work out. I'm talking about consistent, daily evidence that we are doing this, that it's worth it, that it matters. But we have to be the ones that do that. It has to be year-round. But at some point, probably even this next few months, when it's really difficult to sell fitness, like who wants to start a fitness program in July? Well, you know who wants to start a fitness program in July even less? Or who wants to start a fitness program even less than the people in July? The August people. They don't want to start. Wait a minute, who's less than them? September. And then October, they definitely don't want to do it. And November, like Thanksgiving, everything's happening, it's the holidays. Nobody wants to buy fitness then, or weight loss. And December, So here you are, you're posting about this, you're working, you're showing that you're doing it, and it's slow, and it's hard, and it's always difficult to sell fitness. That's why we have a problem. You pick the hard one to sell, but you also pick the one we need the most. But what's going to happen? So right now, like here we are, we have 6-7 days left in July, right? 6 days? Anyway, 5 days, somewhere in there. We got time in July that you can still get people involved in fitness. You have, is it 5 days? Just so I can get over this. How many days left in July? 5, okay. You got 5 days left of the 21-day fix and 21-day fix extreme challenge pack special. And I'm telling you that price is going up on August 1st. We extended it from June into July, but it's over, okay? And you got a money-back guarantee on that thing. How many people in here are already in Success Club? Nice job. How many people in here have some points, some Success Club points, but are not in Success Club? Okay, wait, don't keep them up, keep them up. All right, that's good. Now, how many people don't have any Success Club points yet? It's okay. Okay, good. This is the best day of your life right here. I'm telling you. Here's what's going to happen. You guys, I'm really excited about this. Oh, it's going to happen today. I just got shivers. I got a tingle. Who wants to check? You got... It's tingly, right?
Yeah, very, very bumpy.
Those are scrubbing bubbles. You got 5 days